Hello everyone, my name is KelSounds, and today I want to show you guys this track real quick. I haven't made a video in a while. I want to show you guys this track that I was working on. I think you guys will like this. I think I like you guys. Now I'm just rambling. I had to record this again, and I hate my mic. I hate my mic. It was buzzing like this, buzz, and it was off the charts. I mean, it was self-oscillating. My mic was self-oscillating. Anyways, I'm going to record this again. That was a little frustrating, but it's okay. It just means I get to, it just means I get to record again. So the main thing I wanted to show you guys was this bass sound. It's 3 layers. So I have the main bass, and then I have this bass layer right here. And then I have this bass layer right here. And then all of it together just sounds like magical sauce. The key takeaway from this is lots of distortion. So if you see inside of this snap heap, I basically turned the drive up all the way inside of a shaper, added a sliced EQ to make room for the sound and the sub, and then I added another snap heap, did parallel processing with a convolution reverb and a bandpass filter. And so if I just solo this bass group without the snap heap, it sounds like this. And then with the snap heap, it sounds like this. There's just so much distortion and I love it. It sounds awesome. But yeah, so that is the main bass, just 3 layers. Layer 2 has a little bit of processing on it. I got a shifter with an EQ8 doing a high pass cut. And then the other layer, kind of the same thing at the end of the chain here, doing a high pass cut with a shifter on it, a snap heap, doing some more distortion, some parallel processing with reverb, an OTT to bring the sound out even more. And then I went ahead and turned down the gain before I did any sort of processing on this first layer here. That's pretty much it. And then, here, let me show you guys these effects as well. This is from a previous sample pack that I made a while ago. Sort of like this weird creature growl thing in the night. And then I have this reverse effect. Then I have this sound. Then I have this sound. Again, it's just the same sound from 20 over here, except I cut the tail in and added it over here. I like this little sound though, like right before it hits into that growl. So it's that, and then it goes. Oh, actually that growl is from SDS 112 from the recent sample pack that I made. Let me see, it is sample 17. Let me make sure that is from that sample pack. Sample 17. Okay, you can't hear it, but yeah, it is that sample. So yeah, this is sample 17 from SDS 112. Actually, this track that I'm showing you guys is, I made a YouTube short with it, except I didn't add this part or any of this at the end of that track. It first started out with this part of the track, just this intro. But then I went ahead and added this, and then this, and then this part at the end. Oh, let me go ahead and show you guys these lasers as well. These little, So this is from a previous sample pack as well that I made a while ago. It's a background effects. I just went ahead and chopped the sample up a little bit, put a shifter on it, some parallel processing with a reverb, added a delay, looks like I automated the time, went ahead and added some resonance with an EQ8 and made it a high pass filter. Also added another shifter, or 2 shifters, there might be 3, nope, well in total, yeah, there is 3 shifters. Then I turned down the gain a bit. This delay isn't doing anything, so that doesn't matter, we can just go ahead and delete that. When I was making this track, there was a lot of stuff I was adding and taking away, so you'll probably see random effects on stuff that aren't really doing anything, but that's because I was in the zone trying to make it all fit together. But yeah, that is the laser sound. I want to go ahead and show you guys the drums as well. So if I go ahead and close this whole thing here, and then I just do this, gonna solo this. For the tambourine, I did use a cymatic sample. Pretty cool tambourine. I actually thought I dragged and dropped this from the Ableton library, but I guess not. I just looked it up on the search bar over here, and I found a tambourine that I liked. But I think my favorite part about these drums is probably these hats. Because without the hats, it sounds a little bit empty. But with the hats, kind of just fills in the space even more, which sounds pretty cool. And a interesting thing going on here with the kick that I want to show you guys real quick is I went ahead and distorted the heck out of this kick. So without this snap heap, it sounds like this. Actually, let's see what it sounds like without the processing. And then with the snap heap, I'm not even gonna lie, I think I like it better without the snap heap. It's too late now, it's already got all the distortion on it and a clipper on it with some outgain by 7 decibels. So yeah, quite a bit there. I went ahead and distorted the heck out of that kick, and I made sure I made room when I sidechain the basses to the kick, because usually for the kick you probably would want a shorter sidechain, but I went ahead and made it a little bit longer just because, yeah, that kick has a lot of bass in it. You could also do Ringmod sidechain with compactor, which is something I've been digging into a little bit lately. I kind of want to try that out. Let's see what that sounds like if I were to add compactor instead and do sidechain to the kick. Where is the kick at? Wow. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. I hope that's the right one. And then of course for the sidechain, we're going to put input 3 plus 4. This might sound good. It might sound bad. I don't know. Let's see. Huh, that doesn't sound right, but that doesn't sound right at all. I don't know what's going on. Maybe yeah, interesting. I think I prefer the volume ducking instead of Ringmod sidechain. I could have made it fit, but yeah, I wasn't really thinking about doing Ringmod sidechain when I made the track, just because I was trying to make everything fit together as fast as I could to try and get the idea out. So I just ended up going with volume ducking. I do love Ringmod sidechain. It is my favorite sidechain method. But yeah, actually another thing I want to show you guys before I end the video here is the mixing of the track. So interesting thing here. This utility here, I went ahead and turned it down by -10 decibels, the whole thing with everything added. The reason why I did that was because the track was already going above 0 decibels with all the elements, the kicks, the basses, and the snare, everything. It was already slamming above the 0 decibel threshold. So I didn't want to mix it that way because it would be taking away the dynamics, even though the track is already pretty loud. So yeah, that's why I went ahead and added a utility and turned the whole track down by -10 decibels, and then I went ahead and added effect. So I have an EQ8 cleaning around 250 hertz where the muddy frequencies are, boosted the high mids here a little bit, added a parallel processing compressor here. I'm going to go ahead and play the track without this. So without this parallel processed compressor, it sounds like this. And then with it, so with the compressor, if you have the release settings pretty fast, you can get a little bit of a crunch with your sound. So I solo that. which I kind of like that flavor on the track, so I went ahead and just set the release pretty fast, and I mixed it with the original signal just to get a little bit more kick out of the track. And then I went ahead and added an OTT to bring out the track even more. Added another EQ8, did some dipping around 250 Hz. Added a clipper. Here I am talking about dynamics, and I'm literally cutting the whole track. But I liked the way it sounded, so I thought it was okay. Let's see without it. And then with it. Then I went ahead and added a utility and put bass mono to 115 Hz. So everything 115 Hz is going to be, or everything 115 Hz and below that is going to be set in mono. So pretty much all the bass frequencies, which is probably what you want to do anyways, to make sure the bass is in mono. And then I went ahead and added a limiter. You know, I just realized I forgot to turn the snap heat back on, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and sweep through the effects one last time because I forgot to turn on that snap heap. So here we go without the parallel process compressor. And then with it. Without the clipper. And then with it. Yeah, just so you can hear what it sounds like with the kick, because the kick is probably one of the main things of the track. But yeah, that is how I mix the track, and I think that's all I wanted to show you guys. I am going to be leaving this project file available to download for my Patreon subscribers. So if you want to go ahead and download the whole Ableton project file and have access to the samples in here and the basses that I made, it'll be in the project file. And the sample pack is also inside of my Patreon for my Patreon subscribers. There's a total of 30 samples. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios. Last video, I was blowing kisses like a wizard. And this time, I'm not going to do that. So, sorry. But I hope you have a great night. Adios.